Yo, it's your boy, the Right Brother, Big Country. I just feel like talking to y'all today because I had to take my 34-hour reset. And where I took my 34-hour reset, it wasn't at no truck stop. I was waiting at a meat plant. So right now, I went 34 hours without a shower. I feel like I smell good. When you've been waddling in your own phone for 34 hours, you tend to, your nostrils just adapt to the funk. Till you crack that window and get that fresh air, and you be like, wait a minute, am I passing a cow pasture with this? All I smell is just ass. Nah, I don't smell like ass. But I'm definitely gonna get to my fueling location and fuel up, park, and go take me a shower, wash my ass. I say every time, if you're gonna take a 34-hour restart, do it at the truck stop that you fuel the most. That way you'll have points on there to get your free Wi-Fi, get your free food, and get your free showers. But because I didn't properly trip plan, when I got my next load, because they gave me like 3 loads, I got to go from Minnesota to Missouri, from Missouri to Washington, and from Washington somewhere. So what I was thinking is, okay, I'm going to pick up my next load. I'm sure I passed by Love's or Pilot or TA. It was about 190 miles to the pickup location. So I didn't trip plan. I did look at the apps on my phone to see where the closest truck stop was. One was 22 miles away from where I was when I got my next load. I'm like, I just didn't even think about it. So I just started riding, and I was on the 60 in Minnesota. And the 60 is a freeway, but it's not a freeway. You know what I'm saying? It's more like an intrastate. If that's even what else, Swift? That's even is it intrastate? Okay, you have the highway. The highway is like the 20 to 10. The freeway is like the 35 maybe. Interstate is like the 395 and the 231 and I don't know. Anyway, I'm driving because I was planning on shutting down anyway. I didn't have to pick the load up to 3 o'clock in the morning a day or so later. So yeah, I'm just like, I just found a truck stop, shut down. I got showers on all my cars, so all the major cars anyway. So yeah, I'm driving and I'm driving and I'm driving and I'm driving, and there is not one major truck stop. There were little truck stops like Quick Trip. What's the other one? Centranet or some shit like that. But I don't like going there because those are like little mom and pops. I want the conglomerate. So I know that they pay somebody just to clean the showers. I feel bad when I see the people that cleans the shower. I'm going in there. I'm stanking. I got my bag and everything, and I know I'm about to go in there. I'm probably gonna rub one out, take me a nice good long shit. And so I feel kind of bad when I see the people that's gonna have to clean that up. Is that weird? I just be looking at them like, dude, the amount of cum they probably scrape out the shower. Yeah, I'm probably saying, oh, that's nasty and all this other stuff, but it is what it is. When I go take a shower, I'm in that shower for about 35, 45 minutes. Now, there have been times where I get my little book. Let me show y'all my little book right here. They got a big one, but I like the little one because I kind of glance at it when I drive. But it's this right here. It's probably showing backwards on the camera or whatever. But I use that. What it does, for instance, I'm on the I-29 in Iowa right now, right? So what you want to do is go to Iowa. It's in alphabetical order. So that's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, Iowa. So Iowa. And then you want to go to the freeway that you want. Okay, I'm going to show y'all. I'm at mile marker 83. and the numbers are going down, right? So Iowa, I'm on the I-29, and you see that there? Hold on, let me bend the book so it can focus on the shits. Okay, so it'll be like Iowa. I'm on Interstate 29. It has the exit numbers, and over here it tells you if it's a large lot, there's a weight scale, it's a medium lot, and it'll tell you the name of the places and stuff like that where you want to stop. So that way, if you're sleepy and you need a rest area or a truck stop or somewhere where you can go park the truck, close your curtains, and lay it down for a little bit, you can pull out that little handy book, and it'll tell you all of the places where it's okay for a truck to park. Very handy, very handy. Here's the reason why. Some people can trip plan and they know, okay, I'm going to drive X amount of miles, then I'm going to stop here for 10, drive X amount of more miles after that 10, stop here, then here's my fuel location, and that's the proper way to do it. I absolutely agree. That's the proper way to do it. It's just not how I work. How I work, and this is probably another reason why I don't want to be a trainer, because the way I work is if I plan it, I'm not going to execute it. Because if I know that, oh, I only got 200 miles to where I plan to stop, I'm going to get sleepy. I don't know why that is. I have absolutely no clue. But I know if I plan on where to stop, I'm going to get sleepy. So what I tend to do is I'll run until I have 2.5 to 3 hours left on my clock. Swift routes you at 50 miles per hour to wherever your location is. The truck can do 62. And once you get out of California, you can mainly do 60. All of your 62. So that's an extra little time added on. So if I know I got 3 hours left, and they route me at 50 miles an hour, I have 150 miles that I'm guaranteed that I can do. Give or take hills and all that stuff, or traffic or whatever. But if I want to push it, then I will route it at 62. So I look at the exit number that I'm at, and I either add or subtract 150, like 100 something miles, or however tired I am. I'm like, oh, okay, I can do another 75 miles. Then I go to the book, see what truck stops. If I know the last place I fueled is like a Love's, then I will go to, I will look for a Love's or TA or someplace where I know that I fueled, where I know I got a shower on there. And that's how I would do it. So I gotten down to where I had 3 minutes left on my clock because I did that, and I was in the middle of bumblefuck America and there was no real place to park? Yes, I have. Or even with that said, you got to watch the times that you're trying to shut down. If you run at night and you're going to shut down at like 10 in the morning, whatever truck stop you choose, there's going to be bukus of space because everybody is running during the day. Now, between the hours of 7 and 10, it's going to be rough. I ain't going to lie. You're going to be chancing it at every truck stop you go to because that's normally when everybody's shutting down, between 7 and 10. I'm going to say 7 to midnight. So if you come in 2 in the morning trying to find a spot, you might get lucky, but it's a good chance that you won't. When you're coming up to a truck stop to shut down, what you need to look for is how people are parked, how the drivers are parked. If all the drivers, you don't see people parked all crazy next to the weigh station, usually what happens is they'll pull next to the weigh station, and there'll be 2-3 trucks parked next to the weigh station. They be parked on the side of the freeway, not on the actual freeway, but on the on-ramps, off-ramps. They'll block off an actual exit to where you have to wiggle around to go out. So if you start to see that shit, it's going to be tough trying to find a place to park. But yeah, if you're a night runner, then you'll definitely find places to park come 8, 9, 10 in the morning. If you're a day runner, you want to shut down between the hours of 5 and 8, because you once you get out there, you'll see your park. It'll be about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and next thing you know, beep, that's all you hear is beep, brakes popping, because everybody's parking and shutting that shit down. You know, um, when you're out here running too, when you shut down, especially if you're shutting down for a 10, you don't necessarily want to do it on the on ramp or off ramp. You can do it on the on ramp or off ramp, but well, I take that back. You want to do it on where people are getting on. Reason being, if you park on an off ramp, there's a greater chance that somebody can, because they're getting off the freeway, park behind you, mess up your load, tag your shit, whatever. And if you're on the on ramp, usually that's for people that's getting on the freeway, so they're usually trying to get on to where they got to go, so they just blow by you. You want to make sure not to park in a no parking. Now, the no parking signs that you see out there, for a driver, that just means don't sit there for 10 hours. Because the police really won't mess with you unless you actually go where it says no parking and shut down for hours upon hours. And so if you park by no parking on the on ramp or off ramp, let's say you're shutting down for your 30 minutes, you just want to be conscious that you're parking in a no parking. You can tell off ramp or on ramp that drivers park at, because it's usually crescent. You'll have where the road ends, and then you'll see crescent. It'll be like gravel and rock, and you can basically see where trucks have pulled over to park. Little signs like that you'll start to notice when you're out here. But yeah, that's some more randomness, huh? But yeah, if you trip plan properly and execute your game plan properly, then you have nothing to worry about. Me, I don't. I drive as far as I can, or as far as my clock will let me, and then I start to look for a place to park. And again, if I know between 10 a.m. and 4 or 5 p.m., I got plenty of parking at the truck stop. So, but yeah, and then if you do park on the side of the freeway, like different hills and stuff will have like brake check areas and different things like that, and you will see drivers parked there. That's perfectly fine, because if you get there early enough where it's only 1-2 trucks, then you know when you wake up there's still going to be trucks there, because everybody that just get tired and can't make it will actually park right there with you. So you got to be mindful when you do that, to make sure to park to where other people can get in and out of that little parking area that the drivers made. I say drivers made because I don't know. It's not designated for a truck to park, but they'll park there on the top of hills. Like when you're going through certain states that's real hilly, they'll just have places where you can just pull off. And if you pull off there, most likely you're going to have somebody else to join you. And it's just a safety thing. Even though you're a solo driver and you're out here, and we all talk shit on the CB. Everybody races when they're driving. They call me the N-word, I call them something else, and then we all laugh about it and get the trucking on down the road. But when it comes time to shut down for that 10, it's kind of like iRobot, how all the robots just bunch together. That's how we do. We all kind of just bunch together, and we watch out for each other. If any suspicious activities going on, somebody get on the CB, call the police or whatever, or they'll check your trailer for you. I've been at places where I've seen some suspicious characters like going behind the trucks and then coming out. They was empty-handed, but they took off running. Next thing you know, like 2-3 drivers get out, and people are already on the CB like, hey, there's some suspicious characters wearing flannel shirts. They're over by the Swift truck, and so they actually get out, see, check and see if a seal is broken or something has been tampered with, and if so, they'll wake you up, let you know what's going on, and they will have a description of whoever it was that was doing that, and somebody probably would have already called the police or truck stop security to come out and apprehend them or tell them to get the hell on. The only people they really don't call on is lot lizards. You know, lot lizards are always welcome at the truck stop. I ain't gonna mess with no lot lizard because I have no problem getting that thing. But you know, some drivers they live out here on the road, so if a lot lizard all they got to poke on, I guess that's all they gonna poke on. It's disgusting. Ugh. You know, I have seen some attractive. When I was in New York, I've seen some very, very attractive lot lizards. Like if they wasn't scantily dressed, I probably would have been like, "Hey, how you doing?" I wasn't trying to hit on them or nothing like that, you know, because I got a woman and I'm a faithful man. But shout out to all the lot lizards. If you watch my YouTube video for whatever reason, we thank you for the service that you provide to them drivers. That's why a lot of drivers don't run off the road and stuff, because a lot lizard been there. Mine, I ain't even gonna start. I ain't even gonna start getting in that one. But yeah. So anybody thinking about going to Swift or going to school for whatever company, CR England, Knight, Warner, Stevenson, you know, I just wish you good luck. Now, I'm not a recruiter, but I have seen some drivers that I admire on YouTube say the same thing that how I feel. I'm not gonna ask you or request that you use me as a referral, but if you want to, I'll take that money. So I don't even know how the referral process works. I'm not a recruiter or nothing at all. I just wanted to put this information out because it needed to be out there. So that didn't even feel comfortable for me to even say that. I'm not gonna edit this video. Why? Because I'm lazy. But yeah. What else? See, it's weird because it's like whatever I am into at the time, that's all I tend to talk about. You know, did I want my channel to be focused on truck driving? Not at all. Is it focused on truck driving? Yes. Why? It's because I'm doing something that I love, and it's what's on my mind at the time when I turn on my smartphone and hit record. So that's why even when I'm trying to do random conversations, it tends to get geared towards truck driving, is because that's what I'm in at the moment. You know, if I was into something else at the moment, then that's the information that you would get. But, you know, and is my channel cookie cutter to y'all? I don't think it is. I don't think I'm a cookie cutter kind of guy. I just don't choose to drop N-bombs and cuss a lot. That's my personal preference. Can you do that on your channel? Absolutely. Freedom of speech. This is just how I talk normally. If you were to meet me, this is the kind of rhetoric that you would get when we converse with each other. I try to speak concise, clear and concise. I try to pronunciate. Every now and then I drop an F-bomb or shit. It's just depending on how I'm feeling at the moment, but this just is what it is. So that's my video. I'm probably gonna make a couple more of them because I just feel like talking. Alright, well, this is Big Country, the Therightbrotha, and I shall upload this and continue on making another video.